What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Good to see you. Hello, Paul. Hello, the mysterious Alex B. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, brother. How you guys doing? Steve, did you go yard selling this morning? Let me know, ma'am. All right, guys, great to see everybody. Really quick, Saturdays, I'm super hyped up about arbitrage because we've been doing it every Saturday, my wife and I, together as a couple, which I absolutely love. And I don't know why some people don't do it. If you don't have a lot of money, go make money. It does not take expert knowledge. You just go do. You just go freaking make money. Like, it's just, we spent $120. That is it. 120. The profit between 700 to 800 is what we're expecting. Just the stuff we bought last Saturday, a third of it already sold. We already more than got our money back. Like, you just post it and that's it. Amazon fulfills it for you. Kimberly likes to ship a lot of stuff, so she does that through eBay, and that's fine. But it's just so simple, you guys. It's so simple. So I'm going to start asking you guys, how much money did you make today? Like, I want you to start asking yourself that question. How much money did I make today? You need to make money. I'm going to say it again. You need to generate income. And if you're struggling with income, go make more. Take one day out of the week. I bet everyone in this room has at least one day off where they don't have to be at a 9 to 5. Use that day to make money. You can do this. Let me just give you a really quick tip. I know this isn't arbitrage, but guys, there's no reason you can't do it because it is so simple to do to generate income, to build a private label business. When you buy, I'll just give you a simple example. Just today, went to Nordstrom, found this swimsuit dress for women. It's a size 10. The ranking on it is 112,000, which means it'll sell fairly quickly. The profit is $26. I can buy up to 8 of them. I will open up multiple accounts in Nordstrom so each of them can buy, because if you buy too many, then they think, oh, you're doing arbitrage, and they close you down. Very simple. You sign up with Ebates. You put in your PayPal address, email. You search Nordstrom from there so it stores the cookie. So when you buy from Nordstrom, you get 1% back. So your profits went from 34% to 35%. And some of them are 3 or 4%. It's just simple ways to make money. So there's always money coming into your account. When I'm about to say, I don't say this in arrogance, I generated at least over $7,000 yesterday in Amazon. Just yesterday. And that's a low day for me. Just working, doing other stuff, spending very little time in private label, that money came in. But it's because I took the time to say, telling you guys, do money. How much money are you making today? And if you're not making money, what is your number one motivation to get out there and make money? If you don't make money, this won't work for you. You've got to generate cash. It's like, you can't run a race, you guys, forever. You cannot run the private label race infinitely without food. You have to feed yourself. Well, the same is true for your business. You got to put cash in your business, my friends. And it's so freaking fun. Like, I was talking to Alan this morning, and he already has 2 people now under him, working for him, sourcing for him. There's this app called the Genie app. You can set it up, build a team around you. Everybody goes out, and you already pre-put in, like, okay, for clothing and toys, like, let's just say, take toys, for example. BSR minimum has to be $25,000. So if they scan an item using the Genie app through your Seller Central account, they can see it green, because guaranteed 100% ROI, a minimum BSR, so it'll sell quickly. And if you want, you can add other things on there, like how many sellers, etc. So now you have a team of people going, he's doing this already. We're thinking, like, man, heck, why don't we just get 10 college students? We'll pay them, $50, $100 a day. And if they're all sourcing and they do it for long enough, that will more than pay for itself. Maybe the first yard sale will pay their fees, and then the rest is profit for us. So again, I just want to tell you guys, get out there and make money. How much money are you making? What are you doing to make money? You want me to be your coach? I'm going to be direct. And part of my job is to get on your kitchen and put some fire under your ass. Get out there, my friends, and make money. This is not a walk through the park. This is war, baby. If we're going to make this happen, go make money. Go make money. Make your bank account grow. You can do this, you guys. I'm not saying you have to do arbitrage. All of you guys might use a different method. That's fine. When I didn't have the option to do private label yet because I didn't understand it, I drove for Uber. I made money. Then I realized, no, I drove for Lyft first. Then I realized, wait, I can double up. Why not drive for Uber. So I grabbed my phone. I would drive out after a full day at Apple. I'd sit in the car listening to podcasts about, guess what? How to build an online business. And I would sit here with, I'll show it to you, with Lyft. There's Lyft right here on my phone open, and Uber as well. And as soon as one would click, I would turn the other one off and go drive. And there were some nights I made $200-300 on like South by Southwest in March or ACL in October because the rates go up. I just found a way to make money. If you're an entrepreneur, you got to get aggressive about making money. There's no other way to look at it. If you're struggling for cash, go sell stuff in your house you don't need. Start with the yard sale, then go source from yard sales. It's not that hard. Really quick, one more thing. I think on Saturdays, you guys are going to get a lot of this because my mind is like on steroids with arbitrage right now. Let me share something with you. We found a toy at this house, the sweetest lady in the world. And we found, it's like this big toy. I don't even remember the name of it. I'll show it to you later if you want. And we scanned it, and this toy sells for $225 new. Now we can also sell it for used. It is used. I made sure all the parts were in there. It looks, it's like new. It's used like new. And I realized, and I asked her, hey, will you sell it to me for $1? She said, sure. She sold it to me for $1. I can sell this for at least $100 on Amazon. That's money, you guys, and that's not a lot of work. Like it took me 5 minutes to negotiate that. Take me what, 5 more minutes to pack it up and ship it into Amazon? It's not a big deal. The listing's already created. Heck, I don't even have to create photos for it. It's that simple. And then if I start doing this through other accounts like Ebates, what happens? That generates more. It really is that simple. So I just want to encourage you guys to do this. One more thought. I promise I'm done. We'll get to private label. Actually, this is about private label. Some of our best private label products today are the result of arbitrage. In other words, we find a product at a store or online. We like it. We send it and it sells like that. And we're like, wait a minute. I bet we could build our own version of this. So we find a manufacturer in China, have them customize it, and build that into our freaking private label brand. Like first it starts with just a product, and all of a sudden you have an accessory here, accessory, and before you know it, this thing is generating several $1,000s a day, one line of products. Some products, yes, several thousand, but most of them it's like a cluster, one product. Now just think about that, you guys. We've done this for years. You might say, well, that's easy for you, Seth. Actually, it's not. It's simple. It's never easy. You have to wake up early. You have to work hard. The only hard thing is you just got to get over yourself. That really is the hardest thing. That's it. The techniques and the methods are there. It's just a matter of getting active. Arbitrage leads into private label. Kind of like dating leads into marriage. Kind of like fitness leads into feeling good about yourself. Kind of like taking ownership leads into making more money. It just leads into it. It's so natural. And I get to go on a date with my wife. This morning, I'm on, I forget if it was an Instagram or Bobby, not Bobby, EJ had the camera, and my wife's like, I love it because this is a date. So I get to invest in my marriage and my bank account at the freaking same time. How cool is that? And help people following on Instagram. So I just want to ask, are you making money? Are you moving to action? If you get so caught up in all the planning of your business and you're not thinking, feed the freaking business, your business will die. You can have a beautiful plan, but the business will shrivel up. You've got to focus on moving to action. Feed it. Okay, fine. Pull out your 401k. I sure did a long time ago. Fine, do it. Whatever you have to do, feed your business, and someday I promise you, it will feed you. Okay, I'll take a breath, have a sip of water. Now let's talk about private label. Yes, maximum BSR. Thank you, Alex, my mysterious friend. All right, good to see you, Paul. What's up, my friend? Great, great. Not enough, Berta. Okay, Berta, so what are you going to do about it? No, not an arbitrage. Well, combined. So let me explain, Lily. So the 7,000, primarily private label, some arbitrage on Amazon. The majority of our current arbitrage products are selling on eBay. Some of them are on Amazon. So it depends on, as soon as it sells, then we have one fewer product, then we get another one in there. So combined, our private label yesterday, yes, combined. But that doesn't include our eBay income. It doesn't include our online stores. What's up, Roger? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Hello, Irfan. Okay, glad I didn't scare you guys off. Now let's get going. All right. Okay, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go straight back to what we discussed last time. I'm very excited about. And if you guys remember, last Saturday, we discussed the portable badminton net set. And so we're going to take the portable badminton net set, and we're going to go through this together, and I'm going to show you how to do the research on it. Now, let me just recap. We walked through the competitor list. We found out how many competitors there are. The median price currently at this is around $45, but some of them are 60 or 70, so it can go up. Make sure you filter out the irrelevant competitors. This is super important. And we also talked about there were primarily two kinds. You guys remember this? One of them was the kind with the two sides going in. The other one was the straight net. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit refresh. In fact, let me share my screen 1 second so you guys can see. And we're going to walk through this together. And I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. Busting your butt with Alex. Good job, Berta. Give me 5. Way to go. Keep it going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. There we go. Okay, awesome. All right. Alex B's last name is Buyakliev. I'm sure it rings a bell now. Stump, by the way. Okay. Now I know who you are. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I know you from Instagram. You got the impronounceable name, and it always makes me struggle. Okay, guys, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen, and let's do this, everybody. All right. So let me hide this. I got something super, super cool to show you guys in a minute. Let's first go to AmazeOwl. I'm actually going to walk you through 3 tools. First of all, we're going to talk about AmazeOwl. Then we're going to talk about Helium-10, then Viral Launch, and then, as sort of like a bonus, I'm going to talk about Scope and how you can use all 3 of these to get the data you want. So let me go back here just to show you. Tracked products. Give it a second to load. Okay, so here you see the portable badminton net set. It says there are 7 competitors. These are the strong ones. So I'm going to go over here to competitors and reports, and I'm going to make sure that they're all relevant. You have this one, the Boulder portable badminton net set. Now this one is that different style we talked about. It still says portable badminton set, so I decided this time to keep it in because it still is into the same keyword, but once we go deeper, we might remove it. This one we mentioned had super, super good photos, but we could still be better. And this one has decent photos, and it's also a portable badminton net set. So far as we can tell, it's portable. We'll see in a minute. We got this one here, and we have this one, the intermediate badminton set. And so these are the top sellers right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to Track Products. And this product, it's been a week. So let's see how is it doing. Is it still profitable? Is the revenue still strong? Is there still a strong indication of demand? So you can see right here, there's 154 sales a day. So if I just go 154 divided by 7, we're doing 22 sales a day per top competitor. Now, if I look at the $45.99, I do 45.99 times 22. That's $1,000 a day. Second, let me go back. Okay, so the $45.99 times, sorry. Second. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide the revenue, 7,458 divided by the 7. So we're looking at $1,000 per day for each of these competitors. Now, let's just say they're doing 1,000 a day at 50% profit margin. That's 15,000 a month. That's very, very good. That's strong. The other thing we want to look at is make sure that it's spread out amongst the various brands. So we got Boulder, we got Zoom, we got Baden. See where I'm looking? We got Baden twice. We got East Point Sports, Franklin Sports, and Franklin Sports. So 2 of them are twice, but there's 7, so I'm not worried about it. Now, I am going to find out very quickly how big of brands are these, and there's a very easy way to do that. Well, so first I'm going to start with Boulder. So come over here, and I'm just going to search Boulder badminton net. Copy that, hit search, and I'm going to open up similar web, and we're going to see how many hits they get. Let's see if they actually have a website. So obviously they're ranking the best on Amazon. Nice, Amazon again. And now we have right here the Boulder Sports Company. I'm going to pull that up. Okay, so now we found their website. So I go over here, copy that, drop it in a similar web. This will give me an idea how well ranking they are. How established is their brand? Do I need to be concerned about their brand? You can see their ranking is going down at 21 million. They're terrible. Like, no one's going to the website. This is like BSR, you guys. The higher the BSR, the worse. So not even going to consider it. I don't care. So done. So Boulder Sports, it's good to know they're not ranking very well here, but there is a couple other places I want to look. So actually, because we already Googled it, let me just try one more time. I want to see if they're in any retail stores or ranking on retail stores online, and they're not. Let's just for fun try something. Let's go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and we're going to look for them. Look at that. I didn't want to click it because I don't want to cost them money because I'm not buying anything from them today. What a nice chap. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and we're going to go for badminton set. Sorry, hold on. I meant to do Boulder. Let's try this again. Second. Actually, I'll do it with the actual keyword and see if they're ranking here. What I'm doing, guys, it's very simple. I want to find out, do they rank online? If they don't, okay, that's an indication the website is up for brand registry in the past, back when you had to have a website, to make them look more legit. But it doesn't mean they're actually ranking at all. They just have someone build the freaking website for me. Here's a couple $1,000 and done. Very simple, okay? They're not ranking, so no one's going to the website. When I Google it, people are going to Amazon. When I come over here, let's see. Baden, Triumph, Franklin. We saw Franklin, by the way, didn't we? Champion, Franklin. So I don't see Boulder. Let me search Boulder. Yeah, there's no Boulder. Now, check this out, guys. I'm going to go back to Amazau. See, Boulder is doing the best. They have the best BSR. Find fascinating. And they are a no-name brand. They're not in some of the major retail stores. When I Google them, they don't come up in retail stores. Their website is not ranking, yet they're on Amazon. Now, what does this tell me? This tells me I, too, can rank on Amazon even if I'm a no-name brand. Getting 50 sales a day, but they're only getting 8. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking 18. 18 is still good. How in the world are they doing this with a better BSR? Well, it's because it's BSR in sports and outdoors, and these guys are in tools, home improvement. In other words, these guys were trying to do a little trick by being in tools and home improvement. Because there are fewer listings there, you can actually get more sales at a higher BSR than if you were in sports and outdoors, which is more relevant, at a better BSR. Your sales are lower. You see that? That's a little hack. I don't recommend the hack, and we'll tell you why. It's just a matter of time before Amazon comes along and says, you know what, guys, this is a sport item. This is not tools and home improvement. So we're removing you from this, and we're going to change you to a different category, and goodbye to your ranking. So I do not recommend that strategy, but that explains why the sales are higher with a worse BSR, because it's a different category. These guys are in sports and outdoors. This one doesn't tell us. This one doesn't tell us. The rest are not telling. Oh, no, this one does. Yeah, sports and outdoors. Kitchen and dining. What on earth? Well, what are these guys thinking? Again, there's a ton of products in kitchen and dining. And that explains why, look, BSR is higher than here, and yet they're getting more sales. This is just a matter of time before that stops. Okay, so that gives us an idea. This is sports and outdoors. Always go for relevance. So my point is simple. I have confidence about this product because of the fact that it's not anywhere else. Now, this truly is a product I have confidence about. If I wasn't sharing it with you, there's a strong chance that I would be launching it myself. Now, let me go back and see if there's any questions so far. And I want to make sure you guys can still see my screen as well. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What's SimilarWeb? So what it does, Paul, is a place where you can drop in a website and see how many hits per month a website is getting. So I'll just give you another example. Can you guys still see my screen, by the way? Okay, you can. Cool. So watch. I'll give you an example. Let's do thisonedime.com. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so our ranking is 434,000, which is much better than what was the other one, something million. But worldwide, we've gone down over the last month. In the United States, we've gone up. Here you can see we get about 114,000 hits per month, and it's been going up in the US. And then you can see where we're getting most hits. First from the United States, then Mexico, then Australia, United Kingdom, and Canada. See? And you can see which ones are going down, which ones are going up over the last 30 days. So this tells me that there is actual brand. People actually go to the website. There's a certain amount of trust they have for the brand and they like it. That's the idea. When I put in the other website, Boulder Sports, let me show you guys again. Watch what happens. The problem with this is even though they're making ridiculous money on Amazon, their ranking is 21 million, which is terrible. The lower this number, the better, just like BSR. And there's so few hits that they're just like, we're sorry, you don't even show up. See? So that's what SimilarWeb does. It's giving you an idea of how many hits the website is getting per day. You know if that's helpful, Paul? No problem. You got it, ma'am? You bet. Exactly. It's a website you can do to check your competitor's website. Okay, cool. So here's the next thing I'm going to show you guys. This part I'm really excited about. Okay. We're going to go over here and we're going to drop in, let me grab my keyword again real quick, portable badminton set, badminton net set. I can copy this. Let me copy. Oh, let me copy. That's fine. Okay. Portable badminton net set. Watch, guys. Now this is kind of cool. It's already showing me these autocompletes, which ones people search a lot. Portable badminton set is actually coming up sooner than portable badminton net set. So this is if I went for this product, this is another keyword I would study in depth. And this one, and this one, and this one. And I'd start really going into finding what are the keywords that I need to rank for that will go on my listing. But let's just start with this one because this one we've been doing. I'll watch what I do. Come up here to Helium-10. I click here, and I'm going to click the product research button. Let this go for a while. Now, I do the same thing in Amazal as I do with Viral Launch, as I do with Helium-10. I don't even look at the success score. In fact, for the most part, it almost always says the same thing and does not reflect stuff that I see that it should reflect. So I don't even worry about the stars, in my opinion. You can see the average BSR is 61,000, which is very decent. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through here, and I want to see as I scroll through, are these all truly badminton net sets? And so far they are. Yes, they are. Yes, this one is. Yes, this one is. Wait, let me go back. This was beach volleyball? Okay, so they're using it for badminton and beach volleyball. Badminton volleyball combo. Remember we talked about that keyword last week, you guys. Badminton set, pickleball, badminton, tennis. Okay, they're really reaching out there. Okay, so for the most part, these are all very relevant. That's the first thing I want to do. I want to know that when I look at these numbers, these products are relevant to what I'm looking at. Now notice also, they're almost all in sports and outdoors. So they're relevant, except this one is trying to do the special little tools and home improvement hack, which I do not recommend. The next thing I'm going to do is notice this. Look at that. Amazon. NA. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Superbuy. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. NA. So what's going on here? So let's just check this out. Let's just try one of them, pull it up, and find out what's going on. Okay. So it is still being sold by Baden. 1 second. So notice it says new 8. So I'm going to come over here. People are arbitraging this, and Amazon is joining the happy arbitrage camp. If you ever wondered if arbitrage has any redeeming value, we'll ask, why is Amazon doing it? Well, because it counts. It matters. They like it. So here you can see all these different general stores are trying to sell it as well. And they're probably hoping Amazon will sell out so they can win the buy box and get the majority of the sales. See that? This means the way I compete is I build a custom one. I'm not going to do a generic one with a brand name that people have access to. I'm going to do my own brand and customize it so no one can actually list on my listing because my product is different. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's go back here and I'll watch. The next thing I'm going to do is look at the price. Now, the price obviously is going to be up and down, but the average price is $63, which is an awesome price. If I can get my cost in Alibaba low enough, then I can be very profitable. I can see the FBA fee, that's fine. I can see their sales, but more than sales, if I already know I'm profitable, what I really want to know is what is my revenue. So we're like 69,000, 127,000. By the way, this is every 30 days. Whereas if you go to Amazal and you go to tracked products, and they show you their revenue, the revenue of the top sellers. This revenue is daily, right here. This revenue right here, 74.58. It is the daily revenue of the combined 7 top competitors. Ignore the 133. Those are nobodies. They don't count because they're not getting enough sales. They're not ranking on the first couple pages anyways, okay? We come back over here. The revenue is high. Like, look at the potential here, you guys. And now I'm going to look at the lower ones and see, well, look, this one's lower, but they're only priced at 40 bucks. Well, what is it? Let me check it out. Come over here. Adjustable height portable badminton net set. So look at it, you guys. Look at their main picture. And what do you think of that? That picture is so anemic. It's sad. Like, it's terrible. There's nothing to it. It's extremely plain. No wonder the revenue's lower, and that gives me an opportunity to compete. You can see the BSR is all very good. I mean, look, 1,000, 900, 600, 1,000, 14,000. Like, for the majority, this BSR is amazing. Sorry, guys. This is the average BSR. I don't know what I said before. That's the average BSR. This is the price I was referring to, 6302. You can see the review velocity. I do like this a lot because what it does is it tells you how quickly they're getting reviews within the last 30 days. Okay? You just hover over there and it tells you. So they added 56 reviews in the last 30 days. They probably did some really special launch. This one got 1, this one got 11, this one got 2. So none of them are getting a ton of reviews in the last 30 days at all. The only one that's a little weird is this one, and that's it. So again, the competition is low. The opportunity to differentiate is huge. So now that I have an idea of this, watch what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to come up here to Helium 10, and I'm going to do what's called Review Downloader. Back, hold on one second. Let me go back. Okay, let me take one of these top sellers. We'll just start with, I click on that. Here, we'll start with this one. I want to see what people think about this. Come over here. Click on Helium 10, and I'm just going to click the Review Downloader. Wait for it to load. Wait for it, and there it is. Watch. Boom. Now what I can do is I can extract, and I always like to turn on the only helpful reviews. In other words, the ones that people voted as helpful, those will rank better than others, especially if the seller responds to the review, especially if people comment on the review, which means they're the ones that people tend to see, therefore they're influenced to buy. Therefore, it is the ones that determine how you should build your product. And I'm just going to hit this merry button called Extract, and I can quickly scroll through here and see, okay, what are the main issues with the reviews? And I'm looking at the 3- and 2-star primarily. Let's look at this one. Not great quality, but works on the go. This is a multi-use, multi-sport net that can be easily set up for temporary situations, such as picnic in the park, volleyball at the beach, or badminton with the family. It is not the best quality and would not withstand strong and wind gusts like at the beach. Okay? So here, that's an opportunity for me to differentiate. Is there a way I can cause mine to withstand the wind? Especially because beaches get a lot of wind in certain seasons. Or much abuse, say a bunch of teenage boys, or leaving out in the weather. But if you need a quick setup or something portable for tailgating, this would work fine. It has a nice nylon carrying case. I like the case. I'm going to notice this. Includes a rope to mark off the court. I'm going to notice that. Or playing area. It is made for family fun at home or on the go. It is not the most sturdy, but you can still enjoy it and have fun. It's made in China. This is a very objective review. Can you tell? They're not trying to cream them. They're saying what they like, what's redemptive about it, and they're saying what they don't like, what could be better. That's an awesome review because it gives me data. I know something I can fix. Okay, how do we cause it to withstand the wind? Or do I need to set the expectation this isn't for a windy day? If it's a windy day, get a kite, not your badminton net. Let's keep going. Let's take another one. Okay, a 1-star. I always get a little suspicious of these. You never know if it's from a competitor, but you know, they're also tend to be the most entertaining, so I still like to read them because it spices up my day. Very short, kind of like your review, huh, bud? No metal buttons to adjust. That's good to know. No boundary markers. What? This guy said there were boundary markers. Terribly cheap, would not recommend. What do they mean by short? Short in length? This is not a super helpful review. Let us continue. Now, one of the things I will do, guys, if I become convinced that this is a great product, I will buy every single one of these top competitors right here. I'll just go right here and see these competitors right here. I will buy one of each. I will buy them, I will test them, I will experience them, and that will give me amazing data. Because you don't want to just go on the reviews, you want to experience it yourself. Okay, let me make sure you guys can still hear before we go on to the next tool. All right, let's begin. what is a range of BSR that you would class as good? As a general rule of thumb, I'm more interested in how many times it sells per day, Chris, than I am in how many in what the actual BSR is. In other words, BSR for handmade, let me put it this way. If you get 100 BSR in handmade, you won't be selling nearly as many as if you get 100 in supplements or in sports and outdoors or even in clothing. See what I mean? So the reason I love Amaze Out is it gives me those sales per day. And I like to complement it, let me go back, with here with Helium 10. Remember when I clicked on here, guys? You search the keyword, come up here, and you hit this, boom. Because this data right here also gives me an idea of the sales. And I've noticed this revenue tends to match this revenue quite nicely. When I use Jungle Scout, it doesn't match at all. And that's why Jungle Scout, I'll be nice to the owner, but I'm not friend with the software. We have a love-hate relationship. So let me know if that answers your question, my friend. Now, if you're looking for, so let me go back to your question. It's a great question. The BSR, we have a sheet and we offer it to all the students of Just One Dime. If you go to the Find section, you can download it. This sheet gives you the approximate sales per day based on the BSR. So instead of asking, what is a range of BSR you would class as good, what I would say is this. Seth, or I would say, sorry, Chris, how many sales do you want per day? How much are you willing to spend to get there? How far do you want to go? In other words, it's more about your strategy than what is the right answer. Some people, they might say, Seth, look, come on, watch this. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys. Ready? I'm going to go to Alibaba. Watch this. I'm just going to demonstrate. Oops. Portable. Badminton. Set. Watch. They're going to come over here and they're going to say, okay, this one cost me between 12 and 20 a piece. I could probably get that way down if I get a higher MOQ because 100 is ridiculously low. 18 a piece, 18 a piece, 12 a piece. What? Oh, I thought I saw 210. Oh, I did. Oh, that's different. Okay. 12 a piece, 10 a piece. Okay, let's just say 12. Let's just say I want to buy 500. 12 times 500. Yeah, I don't want to spend 6,000 on my first product. See what I mean? In other words, if I buy just 500 of these, it's going to be possibly up to $6,000. So I don't have that enough money for that. So in other words, the question is about your strategy, not what's right or wrong. This could be right for one person, not right for another. So you might go for a product that costs less, or you might say, you know what, these guys are doing 100 sets. Let me see here. What if I did that? What if I started, I only spent 2,400. They cost me 24 a piece. Now let's just for fun, up over to viral launch. Watch this, guys. And by the way, Amazon does the same thing, but viral launch is a really cool little price calculator you can do really easily. And guys, don't feel like you have to have all these tools. I'm just trying to be broad here, so those of you guys who prefer one tool over another can use it. So I'm still answering Chris's question just in case anyone's wondering. So watch. So we said to be $24 a piece. Let's just say to be safe, it's 26 when you include shipping, okay? Because you negotiate down a bit. Come over here, and the margin right now, if it's selling for this much, is here. Okay, so watch. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to include the landed cost, which we said is about 26. So my profit per piece is only $5. Well, Seth, that's kind of low. Yeah, I know. So if I only make $5, and by the way, when you put it in for one, it puts it in for all. Look, this would be -5, this would be 11, this would be 32. Let's just say it's around $5 to be very conservative, okay? So if it's gonna only make you $5 an item, and you buy 100 of them, that's easy, that's $500. Seth, I'm not willing to only make $500, okay? Someone else might say, actually, I don't even wanna make the 500. That 500 is going right back into PPC, so when it is ranking, I buy 3,000 of these guys. I get the price down to, let's say, 11 a piece. I buy 1,000 of them. Now I have enough money to spend 11,000. And now, because they're only $11 a piece, watch this, you guys. Come back over here. Drop this because you bought more. Watch. Now I'm going to make 20 a piece. When I make 20 a piece and I buy 1,000, so I don't make money my first batch. I make 20,000 the next batch. Is that worth it? If you had to wait a month and a half to make the 20,000, would you do it? Is this making sense, Chris? I'm trying to give you strategy so you know how to think about it. It's back to what do you want to do. Now, let me show you guys one more super cool tactic you can use. I use this all day, every day, constantly, and you'll get to a point where you can do it in your sleep. Notice I searched portable badminton net set. And watch this. But come over here. I'm asking myself the question, how many times a day do I need to sell to get on the first page? So let's go to the bottom and see something. I'm going to go to the last ranking badminton net set, still on the first page. And here we have Porza. So look at the reviews. They're on the first page and they have sucky reviews. They only have 13 reviews and they're selling on the first page at 90 bucks. This is really interesting. Whoops, sorry guys, that's inspired by reviews. My bad, excuse me. Let's go to here. Let me find it without sponsored. Okay, my bad. Here we go, this one, this is the one. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna hit Command F, sellers, hit enter, and notice that they are ranking 337,000. So I would only need to rank 337,000 to get on the first page. Oh my goodness, this is super easy. These guys aren't doing well at all. I mean, this isn't even good enough for arbitrage. It would not be hard at all to get on the first page. It would be super easy to get on the first page. And this is why we go back to our good old friend Helium 10. Hold on. Look, it says up here, price standard deviations. I don't trust this because it's like, that doesn't mean anything to me. They don't understand, like, I'm not saying the makers of it, but the software doesn't understand. Same thing with this one. If you look at their score rating, I don't trust it because I'm looking at data intuitively with experience, not just a hard cold number. My point is, let me go back to Chris's question, and Chris, you're getting a lot for this one. You get a lot of an answer. If you understand how many times you need to sell a day to rank on this first page, then you know an idea of what your investment needs to be. In other words, if you only need to sell 5 times a day to rank here, you're like, well, Seth, okay, I can get the next order in 30 days, so I only need 150. Because I'm going to sell, if I just sell 5 a day, I'm on the first page. Then I can optimize it because I have more data, because more customers see it. You've got to be on the first page no matter what, just not just for sales, but for optimization. Now I realize I only need to buy 150, or maybe I'll buy 200. Then you go back to Alibaba, you have a new strategy. All I need is to find someone who will sell me 200 for no more than $18, which means I can actually be profitable more than $5. Let's change this to 18 instead of the original 26. Look at that. So now I can make $13 per sale. You guys following me? I'm trying, I know it sounds all over the place, but I'm trying to help you understand. You've got to have a strategy and build it based on what you want. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay, let me go back to the chats. Give me 1 second. Have you given everyone million selling products as yet? I love it. Actually, I'm going to show you guys something because you're here. Now, I'm going to be super open with you guys. This is actually, this weighted vest, see this right here? Don't even look at it, please. Forget the stars. This is a huge potential product. However, I am being public about this one on YouTube. This, by the way, this training is only for Just One Dime members. No one else gets this training. That's why I go so in depth and spend a lot more time. But I do have a video coming out in product research. It's much more surface. You'll see it. And I use this as an example. And I use it because it actually is an amazingly potential product. Don't let that scare you from launching it. You're like, yeah, but Seth, you're recommending everyone's going to sell it. Yeah, well, guess what? Everyone can see it, you guys. It's on Amazon. Everyone in the world can see your product. It doesn't matter if it's yours or not. They can see it. So just, you know, this is also a huge potential product. This is a huge potential product. There are products in here. This one isn't. I checked it out. It's not. This one is not. This one is in the summer. If you're a seasonal buyer, oh my goodness, this is a massively potential. Look at the reviews, 44? Are you kidding me? Only 44 reviews. This thing is generating insane numbers. Like that's over 1,000 a day, over 500 profit a day minimum based on the prices I saw just doing a cursory search in Alibaba. So I'm totally happy to give you guys product ideas. No problem. Okay, let me go to the questions here. I have used Jungle Scout for near a year. We're swapping to Helium 10 before renewal. Yes, absolutely, Paul. I would do it. What would you change about the main picture? Great question. Which one are you referring to, Lily? Let me know which one. Because there's quite a few. Two, actually, let's do this for fun. Let's just take this one. So there's a couple things I would do. First of all, let me go show you guys something cool. Watch this. You go to pickfood.com. I actually have an account with them. They also want us to be an affiliate for them and recommend them. I'm recommending them for free. It's super simple. It's like 20 some bucks. They actually have a Many Coats quote and a Seth Kniep quote on here as well. You see some people, there's Many Coats. I don't know where mine is. Maybe they removed it. Maybe they didn't put it up yet. Anyways, Steve Cho, I met this guy actually. He's super cool. Haven't met this guy. This guy is really cool. I met him. But they are solid. They're legit. It allows you to get the customer's opinion on your photos. Pricing is not hard. It's not that expensive, guys. And when you do it, it allows people to do polls and you can say, what do you like the most? So to answer your question, Lily, that's one of the first things I would do is test out my photos. Now, just looking at this right off the bat, let me think for a minute. What I like about this photo is it shows me the accessories, so it's very full. Second, I like that it fills up a lot of the real estate. It fills up a lot of the white space. This is actually a very decent photo, and it shows me the case. What I don't like about it is this case, in my opinion, overwhelms the net itself. It makes it feel like I'm getting a case and also a badminton set. You know what I mean? The case needs to be not looking so significant. And there are different ways to do that, but it just really dominates the net set. I think I remember which one you're referring to, Lily. You were talking about this one. Sorry, guys, I just cost you money. Look at how much white there is. There's so much white. It's just weak. So I would rather do like this one, this one, and get a corner of it than the entire thing. If I'm going to show the entire thing, I'm going to show it with a picture of people. See that right there? I mean, they're nice looking people. They're in their backyard of their house, maybe somewhere in Michigan in the summertime. But what's prominent there? The dude. No offense, she's probably better looking than he is. Why isn't she in the front and he in the background? Second, my eyes are not drawn to the set. These green and red things, I can't show, but you see them. The green and things on the ground, they draw attention away. The net is super hard to see. In fact, and the more I think about it, I would make the netting itself thicker, darker, brighter somehow. See how it's black? It just doesn't stand out. The perceived value is ridiculously low. This one's okay. These aren't technically professional pictures. They're so-so. They're okay. That's kind of a cool picture. You know, our carrying case, so we're happy, life is amazing. And here's a video. Okay, hope that's helpful. Those are my thoughts initially. And anemic, right. There was one badminton set with a poor man picture. Yeah, exactly. It does look sad. Sure. No problem, Chris. You got it, brother. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm glad we're tracking. All right. So let me show you guys one more thing. We got to wrap this up. So I don't know how many of you guys use Viral Launch. I have the least experience with Viral Launch other than Jungle Scout. So I'm definitely no expert like I am with Amaze Out and Becoming with Helium 10. It's a helpful tool. It has its redeeming qualities. I do think the unit margin's pretty sweet. Oh, I know what I was going to show you guys. Okay, one more thing. And again, please don't feel like you have to get all these tools, okay? Just start with one that works great for you and go from there. I want to show you guys one more thing. I searched portable badminton net set. You ready? I come down here to scope. This is from Solar Labs, the same guys who did feedback. Genius. Seriously? Hold on one second, guys. All right, give me 1 second. 1 sec. I got to log in really quick. I want to show this to you. I was logged in. It was working, so I don't know why it's being such a difficult for me. 1 second. All right, cool. Okay, I think we're there. Back to sharing my screen. All right, let me know if you guys can see this okay. But I want you guys to see. Swoop. See it? I'm getting this spinning ball. Come on, Apple. Don't do this to me just because I fired you. Screen sharing failed to start. Let me try again. Taking revenge. I literally today, when we were at yard selling, I ran into an old manager from Apple, one of the good ones. It was so cool. He was in the sales department. It was really neat. And he's very, very interested in what we're doing. He was like, what? This is so cool. He's like, when you drove up with the Tesla, I immediately thought I should be going to her. Should be after. He didn't recognize me at first, and I knew I recognized him. I just couldn't figure out what it was. Can you guys see my screen? Come on. It's doing the spinny thing. Let me know, guys. Okay, there it is. You guys can see it now? Can just see it do with the necklace. Some random dude. Okay, guys, check this out. I love this. So when you come over here and you search portable badminton net set, notice it automatically populates all this data from Scope. And I love this, okay? Oh, and this is another tool. Let me hide it for now. Just 1 second. Come on, Scope, come back. There we go. Okay, what it does is it gives you data that is awesome. Just by searching it, it's going to pull up products that are ranking on the first page of search results. So see number 1, number 2, number 3, see that? All that is when you search that keyword, these are the products that show up on the first page. That's what that is. And if I click on one of these, it'll give me more detailed data on that product. It also gives you the brands for the most part. Amazal, Helium 10, Power Launch do the same. Gives you the category, blah, 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 that's nice. Gives me the price, also gives me the average price, 62.03, kind of like, look at that, 63.02. They're all within approximate. Helium 10 does the same thing. But there's reasons I do like this more than Helium 10, I'll tell you in a minute. Gives me estimated sales, estimated revenue, that's nice. Okay, what I want you to notice is by doing estimated revenue, I can actually sort it. Okay, so here it goes from lowest to highest, highest to lowest. And now I can just take let's just say I take the top 5 or 10, but let's just do the top 1. The one that's doing the most revenue, the most sales, based on price and how many times they're selling a month. Come over here, I click on this, watch what happens, you guys. This part I love. Now I'm on the listing itself. And I'm proud to say that, remember I talked about this being one of the better products? Well, it's the one doing the most revenue, and that was before I even knew. Just based on that photo, guys, I'm telling you, photos are huge when it comes to, most of the time I would not take your own photos. I started doing that in the beginning. I wouldn't do it unless you're selling on eBay. Kimberly does a lot for eBay. That works great. This is different. Okay, now watch this. Now I can see several interesting things. Search volume, ignore it. Score, well, that's fine. What I love is the keywords. It's telling me how well these keywords rank on this listing. See? So watch this. If I go over here, strength of the keyword, based on our proprietary algorithm, blah, blah, blah. It's giving you the score for that keyword ranking. See? So these keywords are all in this listing, but it's telling me how well they're ranking. Now, see, this is doing 7 days plus ago. It's supposed to give me more information. This is sad. This is great sadness. It's not giving me more information. Usually it will. And you can sort this, and it'll tell you which keywords are ranking the highest. Then you take those keywords and you search them on Amazal. And my friends, by the time you've done this with just the 10 top listings, you have more data than you know what to do with. You will know exactly whether or not you should launch this product. Let me try one more before we go, because I really want you guys to see the power of this, okay? Let's just try one more. Let's try this chap, the one with the photo that is experiencing great sadness. All right, here comes Scope. Give it a second. Again, this is a Seller Labs product. And by the way, guys, I don't get paid for any of these things. These are not affiliates. We should become affiliates. It makes no sense that I'm not. Why not? I'm promoting the product. But if I was, I would tell you, because it is the right and honest and legal thing to do. And I want to be a trustworthy chap. Okay, check this out, you guys. Outdoor net, beach games, game volleyball. These keywords are in this listing. Scope, you're embarrassing me. You're not. Usually, I don't know what their issue is today. Maybe they're having the Saturday blues, but look, oh my goodness. Usually, typically, almost all the time, this will give you a number like 1, 10, 20, 34. And what it's doing is it's telling you how well, if someone was to search outdoor net, how soon would this listing show up on Amazon? In other words, if there's 20 search results on that page, and this one is the 3rd search result, then that would say 3. If searching beach games made this come up as the 10th search result, then that would say 10. What I love about it is it will tell you which keywords are making this seller the most money. And if you know what's making them money, and you come out with a product that's better photos, and fixes the problems like the gusty wind that it cannot endure, that, my friend, is how you get money into your bank account. Okay, Guys, I hope this has been extremely helpful to you. Awesome. No questions? Okay. Hope this has been really helpful to you. Take what you've learned, move to action. But I do like to end with what I closed with, and that is this. What are you going to do to make money? You have to put money into your business if you want your business to survive. I hope that my Saturday morning yard selling that I'm doing on Instagram is motivating, encouraging you guys to get out there and do something. If you can't do yard selling, do something else. Make money. Take that money, put it into your business, invest it into your private label, and you can succeed at this. There's no reason you can't. When I learned how to sell on Amazon, I didn't have an Amazon coach. I didn't have someone show me. I didn't use any tools. I didn't use any PPC. I just started selling and making mistakes. You can do this and scale this so much faster. There is a dearth of sellers who know what they're doing. A dearth. That means, for those of you guys who don't know English as well, that means a lack of. There's not enough sellers. There's so many buyers. And a lot of sellers just aren't doing it. They're not doing anything because they don't understand. You have this knowledge. Knowledge is power only when you act upon it. Guys, get out there and crush it, my friends. You can make this happen, all right? No problem. Absolutely. I will see you guys next Saturday. Take care. Bye.